So hello everyone, this is Sachin Sir. Welcome you onto your own channel, Sachin English Academy. Today in this particular session, we are going to talk about a problem which basically made by 90% people. That is, they do not start thinking in English. That's the problem. And at the end of this video, I will give you some practical tips so that you can start thinking in English in just 7 days. Right? This is possible and you will also follow. But one more thing is that I would like to disclose the mistakes are made by beginners. First thing they make mistake is that they start translating everything. Like they will talk in Hindi and then they will try to translate that in English, right? Like I will say, मैं market जाता हूँ. Then they will translate it in I go to market. Instead of doing this, if they can directly think in English, like I can go to market, I will go to market, and this way they can develop their thinking ability. This is the first step and first mistake. And how to avoid it? Just by thinking in English. Try to understand the action, try to understand the vocab, try to understand the situation and talk in English. First step. Second thing is that they do not use vocab and phrases, as I mentioned in the last video as well. So whatever you are learning, try to inculcate those things in your mind. Try to bring those things out, right? Try to use that in sentences. Wherever you are coming across such situation, just try to speak in English. Because speaking is something which can only be built over the time. This is a skill, right? And as you know that skill is something which can be built over the time, not overnight. And you are supposed to follow the process. Most of the people just want to be fluent, but they don't want to follow the process. That's where they get stuck. And the next mistake, which basically a beginner does, that is, they are afraid of speaking, right? Don't be afraid of speaking, be it imperfect. You are supposed to express those things, right? This is the first step. Because if you just keep afraid of something, you'll never be able to be at the top. And you want to be fluent, and being fluent is not something you will get overnight. This is a process and it will take time, right? You have to train your mind. Suppose you understand English, it means you already have strong foundation. Now what you have to do is, you have to train your brain to produce it. We are just consuming English, like watching videos, listening to podcasts and reading stories, and these things will definitely help you. But thing is that, and the first condition is that, until and unless we speak, how can we become fluent? That's the first condition. And you are bound to follow the process. That's the process. Like you have set a target for yourself and within 6 months you want to be fluent. Then every day you have to take action. Without action, it will just become a dream. And the dream will remain as it is if you don't follow the process. So follow the process, right? This can be, life-changing. If you just follow the process and if you put in your efforts, time into the right direction, that will give you something interesting and you will also get something done in your life. And another thing which I felt that a beginner does, that they are not acquainted with the consistency. So as I say that learning is 50% and your practice is 50%, because practice gives you everything. Practice makes a man perfect. There's a beautiful quotation in English, right? Learning means reading, listening and understanding those things. By developing these things, you will try to practice that, and after practicing you will become fluent. So it's a process and you are supposed to follow it, right? Last thing which I felt I should share with you, that is being consistent. You have to be consistent, right? In order to be fluent, in order to be a confident speaker. Because to become fluent, you have to be present every day, and that is consistency, right? And this will help you enhance your communication skill. Because every day if you will practice whatever you are doing, you will get the things done. That's the beauty of learning a language. As I mentioned in the earlier videos as well, that this is a language, and by practicing it daily, you can be at the top. And if you want to achieve the target, then you have to follow the process. You have to put in the action, right? For that matter, you have to learn something, and you are learning something, then you have to practice it. This is the entire process and chain, right? Thank you for today and stay tuned for the next video.